Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching at. This is another episode 4 of the OMX HD show. Eric Tenong's Chicken Reds. And yeah, man, another show. Obviously, it's been a while that we haven't done a stream, but listen, we're back today. Obviously, international break and this and that, but we decided to do one today. Obviously, we are. Listen, next to me is the HD man, Hardy. HD the source. How you doing, Hardy?
Yes, that's all right. I'm very well, thank you. Pleasure to be here. And this is going to be our fourth episode of OMX HD. Always talks for all, whether we want to talk it or if not. Call it Era 10 Arcs Red Army Forecast. It's fantastic. Look forward to it.
Exactly. And it's not only us two today.
Yeah.
We do have someone else in the back room, Donny van de Beek lookalike. Make sure you guys do check out his socials. And it's Frederick. How you doing?
I'm fine. I do miss the Premier League because I think international football is shit. I
Who
can't
is that?
stand it, and we do watch United. We're going to talk about it later. The ownership situation is just take too much time. So right now, just looking forward to Premier League coming back, United being sold, and life being good.
Talk about ownership thing. Hardy, make sure this time you can go on your phone and to update because anything can happen during the stream. So yes, you go on your Tinder and stuff and stuff. So, yeah, Hardy. I just hope you don't miss anything significant. But listen, I'm not sure. Well, listen. Let's talk about it, man. Ownership situation. Oh, yeah, situation. I mean, yeah, obviously, if we're talking about today, the stock price, the share price has gone up by what 5%. Something's definitely happening, man. That's all I can say. But let's not talk about today. But I'm going to talk about this. So Wednesday was the deadline, 9 p.m. deadline. So Ratcliffe, before before the 9 p.m. asked for an extension. And then I think his bid was ready to go in. And then I don't know what happened after that. But Sky Cable, yeah, this guy said that both their bids went in before the 9 p.m. deadline. Then after that, the new deadline is Thursday. Then after that, Friday is the deadline. So for me, I've seen from reports today that Justin is 7 billion. Like if we're including the debts cleared out and stuff, 7 billion, and Ratcliffe is only what 5.5. I think it's 5 billion or 5.5. So listen, for me, I'm not concerned because I know Qatar. Qatar is going to buy us, but it should be Qatar anyways because Glazers they want the highest value, don't they? Those greedy leeches. But for me, listen, Sheikh Justin, yeah. Obviously, it's a weird situation, man. Hardy, it's a weird situation, right, Hardy? Because it's my mad 3 days so far. So, what do you think, Hardy? What do you think about this?
Oh, do you know what? I mean, considering if you look at the deadline itself, yes, it was meant to be on Wednesday. You could have a look at it from our perspective. It could have been faster. It was absolutely absurd and absolutely nonsensical. How organised and how disorganised were we? Yes, to a certain degree, yes, the Rain Group are looking for the highest bidder. But the Glazers are looking for the highest money possible. They only want greed and they're only pleased by their own personal gain. So if you look at the deadline itself, with Sergio Radcliffe asking for an actual extension, I think he knows the tactic by Sergio Jessim. So yeah, with Mr. Jessim. I think he knows what's going on a lot alongside with the situation with Radcliffe. So if you look at it from money perspective, this is definitely a billion more. It's inevitable. It's actually inevitable. And if you can see right now in Sportigo, who are very, very reliable around the Chelsea situation, around the ownership with them, Toboli becoming their owner, they've stated that if you look at it from a logical point of view, say just soon, he's had to pay over 5.5 billion pounds, around about £6 billion to actually meet the asking price. And I think if you look at it from an American perspective, that's going to meet the asking price of basis. So it's $7.3 billion. That's going to be a really premium price. If you look at Radcliffe, he's nowhere near that asking price. It's too not necessarily inflated, but too low. So Qatar are very very aggressive at the moment.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Let's go through the comments before we get on to Frederick. Ryan says, "Hey, big up Morris in the panel. Big up to you, Ryan. Smash the like, subscribe if you're new yet. Big up to you, Ryan. He also says the Glazers seem to be very stubborn, but that is no surprise. Do you fear they may end up staying on as they vocalize that they don't care about the fans' opinion? Yeah, listen. I think we did a stream, me and Hardy. I think both of us said it wouldn't surprise us if they did decide to stay, but we do have Toby with us. How you doing, Toby?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Mr. AK Best FC. But yeah, I still haven't clipped up, man. Don't worry. Tonight, listen. Mark my words. Tonight, both Hardeep and Toby clips are getting up on the page. But yeah, how you doing, Toby? Everything good?
Yeah, good. Sorry, I'm late. Actually,
No.
I had to do one or two things. Yeah.
Yeah, usually it'll be Hardeep the reason why we're late, but but yeah, big up to you, Toby. But yeah, do you fit? Listen, I think Hardeep, yeah, but you wouldn't be surprised if the Glazers decide to stay, right?
I trust me. I won't be surprised actually, but the truth is, they will leave one way or the other. They'll find a way to leave the club. You understand? But you know, they just cannot just play with the media, play with the bidders, and play with the fans. So it's crazy. It's crazy for them to come to that situation or to that level, which I doubt that they will definitely stay. But obviously they will leave. It's just one of those tactics or strategies, in terms of getting more money or maybe one of the bidders to up their bids, if you know what I mean. So they will leave. They will leave at the end of the day. And the recent reports we saw today is, I think, Sheikh Jassim. I think his bid is up to 6 billion or 7 point something billion in dollars, in the US dollars. So obviously they will sell. They will sell. They just want the pressure, and of course it's working for the Glazers, unfortunately, if you know what I mean. But they will sell at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%. Let's go through the comments. Always big up to you. Says I'm not gonna say what he says. Yeah, love Glazers hit United. Big up to you. Always. Right.
What Paul said, though, I mean, we know that you're a Manchester City supporter. Let's call you. We've got a greater history than you, and if we did get to take over by Qatar, our history, our renovation around the club, and also the intent in Europe will definitely grow. So sit down, mate.
By the way, for Manchester derbies, Qatar versus Dubai. Hey, bring it on! That'll be nice. But yeah, Ryan says yes, Toby. But yeah, Frederick, man, it's been a while that we've talked about ownership. But Frederick, what do you think? Are you on our side about the Qatari or what?
For me personally, I would prefer the Sir Jim because we have seen him own a football club in France, and he do know what football is about. He are for the development of a football club, not just buying stars. For me, we have seen what Qatar does in Paris. They are just buying stars. They are not building a football club, sacking managers. That's what it's all about. Of course, it might be something else in Manchester, and I hope so. But I will be happy with Qatar as well. But for me, it's like the ownership situation right now. It's the most important. It's like we don't sell to an American hedge fund or some investors coming in and backing the Glazers. It's for me, it's like this is like being out with the guys. You're having something to eat. I would prefer a burger, but I will be fine with pizza as well. So Jim is the burger and Qatar is the pizza, and I'll be fine anyway. I have my what I prefer, but I'll be happy anyway. So let's just hope that we'll get someone who wants to invest in the club and not someone who wants to earn money out of the club.
Perfect. So, I've got a question for you. Hypothetically speaking, what's the favorite burger or pizza?
Burger.
Burger. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you was going to reply to that because obviously there will be some United fans that will prefer obviously Ratcliffe, but for me, come on, man, he's not. I don't buy into this fact that he's a United fan because he's not a United fan, man. Come on, man. The thing is, what annoys me, he had to make a PR of him handshaking Arnold, where when the Qatar came over, there was no PR. Or there was only like one or two pictures of them, obviously spotted. But with Ratcliffe, there was lots of PR of him. Oh, he's handshaking Arnold and stuff and stuff. So there's a lot of PR already, and this is what I do not want. With Sheikh Jassim, he will. The thing is, what's worse about Ratcliffe? He's going to add more depth to the club. That's what he will add more depth. But with Jassim, he clears all the depth. He'll be debt free, and any profit he makes, he'll go back straight into the club. And that's completely different with the Glazers, because the Glazers, we all know they love top four because they love the revenue that they make from the UEFA. So for me, listen, it's well, for me it's Justin, man. Because Ratcliffe, I don't think he has enough resources to back up.
Yeah. So what? Let's point out also, if you look at the Sheikh Jassim bid as well, he's very, very likely to invest outside of Manchester as well. If you look at the culture of the city, the lifestyle, the infrastructure of the town, especially within Salford, within the centre of Manchester, there's going to be external, definitely, investment there. And if you're looking from Ratcliffe's point of view, will he do that? I think he will as well, but you got to think about it from a sustainable point of view. Can it happen consistently? That remains a question. But let's move on, guys. Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly. No, 100%. Let's go for the comments. Always says you wouldn't be a club without Steelers. Just remember, I think it's talking about obviously when a stadium broke down and we had to use main road. Yeah.
Before we move to the next topic, I just want to say that we know whatever Sheikh Jassim said, obviously, is just his thoughts. All these are just theories. Like, they're just theories, and will I say promises, or what he feels like doing, or what he tends to achieve. If he's been given the opportunity, or if he's given the opportunity to own the club, obviously. But we should not get carried away. I still keep saying this because I know. I just pray we don't come to this situation where Manchester United fans, most of us will start, panicking, start worrying, and all of that. So it's all words. These are some of the stuff he's promising. And trust me, in reality, it's possible it may not come to. We may not see the actualization or the realization of 100% of all what he has said, if you know what I mean. And if you check it clearly, I think Sir Jim Ratcliffe has not really itemized. He has not really said, more of what he intends to do or how he intends to clear the debt, if you know what I mean. He hasn't said all of that. But if you decide to throw Sir Jim Ratcliffe under the bus, trust me, he's fully aware of the fans' outcry. He's fully aware of what the fans clamor for. He's fully aware of all these things. So whoever is coming into the club, be it Sir Jim Ratcliffe or Sheikh Jassim, they are fully aware of what is needed to be done. But I urge us not to get carried away, because most of us we get enticed by, we see City, we see Paris Saint-Germain, we see obviously Newcastle. So we are enticed by money, we're enticed by how much success in quotes we can buy, which, trust me, this is Manchester United. I said it the last stream. We are not expected to go into the market and spend £1 billion just for maybe one or two seasons, if you know what I mean. The Qataris, for instance, will have to play by the rules. Obviously, they will play by the rules. You understand what I mean? So it's all about Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Quite all right. Like I said, we may not know his plans fully in how he intends to clear the debt, the mortgage and all of that. We may not really know all those things, but what I urge us to all do is, and what we need to think, or how we need to think, is for us to try as much as possible to come to terms, try and be objective. We shouldn't be carried away, because I have my own reservations about the Qataris. To be fair, I have my own reservations about them, but let us try. Give Sir Jim Ratcliffe a chance, or give whoever it may be a chance. Don't get carried away by these Qataris, because trust me, money will not solve every goddamn thing.
You can also have reservations about Jim Ratcliffe. I object. Although I actually object. If you look at the tax evasion from his background as well, to live in Monaco, to be involved with us, even if you look recently, the Earns factory in America that got exposed. If you look at his investment, can that be consistent long term? can it really? I mean, it depends on whether his intentions are real. What you are alluding to, Toby, is correct. Absolutely, I do agree with you. But we could have got more context as to what he's doing, especially for consistency wise in terms of success, in terms of getting players, in terms of renovating the modernisation of the club, modernising the culture. I think with Jim as well, Jassim as well. I think we could get more context as well. We should get carried away. I agree with that. But if you look at it from both perspectives, there are reservations with both parties, respectively.
Yeah, true. Yeah, reservations actually.
Ben Jacobs has just tweeted now saying, much nicer update. As of early evening, Sheikh Jassim has not yet placed his improved offer. It's incoming and will be improved. Several groups have placed second offers, including Sergio Ratcliffe, as well as others wishing to finance or minority invest. So that is interesting. So we do have another guest in the background. Hardy, would you like to introduce him?
Well, look who it is. Look who it is. It's Ten Raj. How you doing, Raj?
Come on, fam. You know how we do, bro. It used to be Raj, and now it's 10 Raj. Now do, bro. Come on. What are you saying, boys?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Very thanks.
To all those that don't know, I'm live right now from Bangladesh. The time here is 1:30 in the morning, innit? So I couldn't miss this, innit? When Oris told me to jump in live, we have to jump on, bro.
Yeah, we had to. So, right, Raj, I want your first thoughts on the ownership situation. Who do you want and why? Who do you think is going to win the race?
Well, for me, it's a very technical one, bro. Yeah, first and foremost, I'll have anyone over the Glazers, bro. Like, I would even have Simon Jordan, bro. You know what I'm trying to say at this point, bro. You get me? But, like, I'm hearing, yes, the Qataris are the favourites. Like, obviously, when you got money like that, bro, that can ruin a team, because I've seen what's happened with PSG and stuff like that. So that can ruin a team. But I wish Sir Jim Ratcliffe had a bit more money about him. I think if they can join together with what's that group that wants to invest?
Investment.
Yeah, I mean, if they can join up forces together and do something where it's more sustainable, all the money's gonna go into the club and stuff like that. And I've not heard much about this new guy from Swedish guy or something like that that wants to get
Is he
involved.
Finnish?
Finland.
Yeah, whatever it is, bro. Like, sorry, man, I'm a bit behind. I'm in Bangladesh right now, so yeah. I mean, I don't know how long his money is and that, bro. I hope that the money's long, and he's gonna come with good intentions and that, bro. I'm just, to be honest with you, at this point, I'm just happy to see.
Have you seen this offer? Basically, he's put £3 billion, and the other £3 billion he wants United fans to pay £3. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Do you know what? There's options there. Like you got the multi-billion option there. Then you got the fan option of Jim Ratcliffe, and then you got the investment from that investment group, and then now you got my man in it. And I think from what I've heard, there's been NDAs signed by Jim Ratcliffe and the Qataris. So I don't think the official bid is going to be exposed until Man United are ready to expose it. But what are your guys' thoughts? Because I can't 100% make my mind up. Because I know if Qataris own it, then rival fans will be like, "Oh yeah, now you got that money, da da da." But what they don't realize is we've always had money; it's just not been spent correctly. You know what I'm trying to say? And the Qataris is going to come in, and Qataris is not going to be after profits from us. Do you get me? So yeah, man.
Yeah.
How do you go?
I actually agree with you. I mean, the thing is, if you look at Sheikh Jassim and his consortium, they're definitely touted as one of the best consortiums in the world, if not one of the best. And I think with their investment, it could be really, really significant. Are they from PSG? I think they're not in relation to PSG. I think if you look at the infrastructure of PSG, I think they've noticed some mistakes PSG have made over the last 10 years. So if you look at their investment, they should invest significantly as to being a team, not becoming a trademark PR nonsense team. I think if you look at Mbappe as well, Mbappe.
Sorry, with United, yeah. Sorry, you know what it is with United there? When we look at our squad is not that bad that it needs that much investment in it. I think it's more to do with our infrastructure and our training ground and our like all of that.
Yeah, get this guy
I'm trying to say. That's more important for me, training facilities, the stadium, and all that kind of stuff is much more important. I think we need to. I think Man City is taking over Manchester in terms of what have they done for the city and stuff like that. And we need to take that city back in it. I'm trying to say, I think with Qataris, they're coming with good intentions, and they got like they're singing the right tunes and like saying all this and that 92 Foundation. They're trying to pull the strings in our hearts, like in terms of yeah, because everyone wants the Qataris, isn't it? But is it really going to be sustainable? Because I don't know, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm just kind of Man United is a big thing to me, bro. Like I don't want it to be in the hands of just someone that is just like a pawn for them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yes, of course. Yeah, he has a point.
Yeah.
You know, if Manchester United is state owned, trust me, you know, we are a big club. We're not like City, we're not like PSG. You can imagine the dynamic, the historical achievement, and would I say the power we have. You understand? So it's like throwing all those things away. You know, I get what he meant. You know, being a pawn in the hands of
Yeah.
you know, the Qataris, how powerful they can be. So
Yeah.
Qataris are very powerful. I think
Very,
Man
very
United.
powerful.
I think with United, we generate enough money to make it sustainable. I mean, we don't
Yeah.
need extra money from Jim Ratcliffe. Like I don't mind Jim Ratcliffe because end of the day, if he uses the money that we generate correctly, then I think like we still be okay in terms of we still like look how many big players we've signed like in the last under the Glazers, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
Ronaldo, innit, Ardy? Ronaldo.
Yeah,
No,
no.
he's
That
not
was the
playing
big
against
thing.
Liechtenstein.
No. Pogba as well. Don't forget about
Bro,
Pogba.
how
These
do you
are
know
good
what he's
players.
playing against
This-
Liechtenstein? What's
this-
going on?
Mate, stop it,
Don't forget
bro.
about
Like,
Pogba
let's
as
not
well.
get into that.
Pogba
Let's
was
not get into that, bro.
signing there as well.
But yeah,
You've
let me
made
go.
mad
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let me go through the comments.
Sure.
Let me go through the comments because there's been a lot of comments. Ryan says, "Why would Ratcliffe?" Basically, I think he's borrowing money as well, Ratcliffe. So he's adding more debt to the club. So that's why he would.
Yeah, from
No,
Ineos,
but when you
from
think
JP
about it,
Morgan.
bro,
Yeah.
when you buy a house, you're buying it on debt, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, like when you purchase something big, you don't want to spend every single penny of your own money into it, bro. And I don't think like Ratcliffe's money is that long that he can buy United and still have money left over outright. Do you know what I'm trying to say? As long as he uses the money correctly that we generate, I think we'll be okay. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and there's something else. You know, when it comes to Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he has numerous investments. Let's get that correctly. He has investments. He has various ventures where he can generate funds, where he can get more money from. And if no matter how sustainable, no matter how, let's say, huge your business or your assets are, trust me, there is still the possibility of you, going out there to collect loans, if you know what I mean. And if you look at, of course. So, and if you look at Sir Jim Ratcliffe, so I think Manchester United fans are taking that borrowing or going out to borrow money out of context. In my opinion, that's what I think. We are taking that borrowing money out of context because if you have an asset, of course, Sir Jim Ratcliffe does have an asset or he has assets. So it's more reasonable and it's more rational. You don't sell your assets because you look at the negatives in terms of selling assets, which obviously it's crazy if you do sell an asset. Meanwhile, you can actually go out there, collect small loans or collect a loan because it's cheaper collecting a loan and paying instrumentally, obviously, if you know what I mean, rather than
I get you.
Being as crazy or as delusional as the Glazers, because obviously the profits we make as a club, it gets into their pocket, if you know what I mean. So getting the club on loan, I think we've taken it out of context, if you know what I mean, as far as Sir Jim Ratcliffe is concerned. Because even the Qataris, as wealthy as they are, trust me, they go out there for loans, obviously, if you know what I mean.
Do you know what it is? I think with the Glazers, they've changed the way we look at how business is conducted.
Yes,
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
yes.
If you look at it, bro, from a businessman's point of view, they've absolutely killed it in what they've done in terms of how much they bought it for, how much they sold it. They've still invested millions into our club in terms of buying players and stuff like that. I know it's our own money, but end of the day, a businessman is a businessman. Even with Jim Ratcliffe, bro, the way he started, from nothing to, buying this club, that club, and all that didn't come from all of his money. It came from loans there as well. So he's got a proven track record of getting money and using it correctly. So that might be a good shout, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's go through the comments. Ryan says exactly to back. So Ryan says, How deep?
Yeah, have. If you look at the human rights, of course, every single country has human rights. But if you look at the UK as well, could you argue that they have worse human rights than Qatar?
Bro,
Potentially.
I see some video of Zlatan Ibrahimovic getting questioned about how the World Cup was in Qatar and stuff like that. And, like he said 10 out of 10 for the food, the atmosphere, the people, everything like that, bro. So I don't see where the problems are coming from. I think like people are looking to suit their agendas. So it just suits them personally instead of looking at the bigger picture. And, like football's a bigger thing than just, in the UK or wherever. Football's everywhere, innit? So everyone loves football, and football needs to be spread out in every country. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely. Fans are really important. Fans are so important in football. It's a beautiful game.
Yeah, Noah says he just puts Varane's quote there. He said, "Today I will finish my career either in Madrid or United, and then I will not move to another club. Most likely I will finish in Manchester or Lens." So yeah, Varane, listen, yeah, just stay in it. Stay in. But yeah, I think we've discussed about ownership too. Fair. For me, it's St. Jesper. I want him because he's promised that he's made that spot. I know Ratcliffe, all he's done is put in a bidding asset for me. So Ratcliffe, I don't trust. Ratcliffe will add more depth.
I think, if the Qatari man comes here, I think we're going to see some crazy stuff like, he's going to be trying to sign Neymars and all these mans end up
I don't
big
think
money. No, but like think about it,
possible,
bro. Because if you got that kind of money, you can attract any kind of player, slap any wage on the player, and he would just
now
come
the
and play.
back for Hardy.
No, but there's a FFP. There's a FFP rule, obviously.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
we listen. We're good with FFP because we generate a lot of money, my brother. You know what I'm trying to say? We'll never ever reach that threshold. You know what I'm trying to say? And from what I know, the share prices have been going up and up and up, and profits have been, even on our worst days, when we finished sixth in the Premier League, I think we made the most record profit. So could you imagine at this moment of time, with our target of just reaching top 4 and just a trophy? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Look what we're doing right now. So it can only get better, bro.
Absolutely. I mean, I'll add something as well. If you look at our situation regarding the FFP, regardless of who the owner is, you also need to think about the Algerians. If you think about our most valuable players, whether that be McTominay, Maguire, Henderson, etc., Bailly, all of them they need to go respectfully, and we need to reinvest that significantly to the squad. I think if we get the right specialism with the club,
yeah. We need to get that Paulinho guy. Absolutely, what a player, man! What a player!
Yeah, Paulinho's a beast, bro. I can't lie, bro. This guy's a beast. I don't know how he's playing for Fulham, bro, but wow, that guy's a beast, bro. I could imagine him beside Casemiro.
How does FFP work? So yeah, Toby, you want to explain? I mean, I can actually explain if one. I can explain.
I think it's when you spend too much. I think it's when you spend not really, but like, yeah.
I think it's when you spend more money than you make in it, bro, and like, you have to make
the money you spend. I think it's based on the profits or the money you make. You have to. There's a limit to the profits or the money you make annually in the club, so you must not spend outside of that limit, if you know what I mean, based on the profits, the monies you are making in the club, the revenues you get. So whatever spendings you are making, it should be within that limit, if you know what I mean.
What's going on with Chelsea then, bro? I'm sure they didn't make that much money the last year, bro. Like the way they're spending, bro, in one January transfer window, buckler, bro.
Yeah, it's shocking.
They have given people ridiculously long contracts. That's why the FPL is all about. You need to know how to cheat, because there are so many ways to cheat in it. You can give people a 10-year contract, and but we only give him this much for each year, so we only spend £5 each year for the next 100 years, and he will play for us in 100 years, and that's absolutely fine. We love it.
They will come for them. The Premier League. They will come for them.
Hired the guy. I don't remember which manager it was. He didn't earn that much as a City manager, but as I don't remember, he worked for as an ambassador for the owner's other company and earned double the money of what he earned as manager. I do wonder what did he do as the ambassador, because I did check the social media and I didn't see him doing a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So you need to know how to cheat. That's what the FFP is all about.
Exactly. We need
Yeah,
to.
I hope we don't cheat though. I hope we just earn it outright. Do you know what I'm trying to say? 'Cause
Yeah.
right now,
That's it.
under the Glazers, we're not doing too bad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Under the Glazers, like I just don't want the Glazers name associated with United anymore. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like I don't want them to start getting feelings. Oh, do we really need to sell? We're in this competition, that competition. Give Eric Ten Hag a few years. We're going to be a force to reckon with, sort of thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely agree. Also back to the Chelsea situation as well. I mean, even without Champions League football, they can still attract big name players. Could they get Osman? I don't think they can, but you never know. You never
Hardy,
know.
he's ours,
think-
man. He's ours.
I don't think so. You know, the FFP, you don't spend more than you earn. That's just in summary of it all. You don't spend more than you earn
Absolutely.
as a football club. So and I don't think Chelsea can. Of course, they have Lukaku that they spent 100 million on, of course, and there's the Nkunku coming in, who obviously is, if I'm not mistaken, close to 100 million.
And
So
they
you
still have
can't get-
Aubameyang.
Yeah, they still have Aubameyang. So the truth, bringing Osimhen in, trust me, there will be a lot of red flags, and of course, but let's be guided. I think a lot of them could be shipped out. When the summer window comes out or comes close, actually. So we could see more outgoings in the Chelsea Football Club. But regardless, I don't think they can get Osimhen right now. I don't think they can
I wanted to
because
ask
Lukaku
Hardy
is coming
quickly.
back.
I wanted to ask
Lukaku is
Hardy.
coming back.
Basically, I've read something about Man United still interested in João Felix from Chelsea because he's only out on loan. He's like in the English Premier League, and I think Eric Ten Hag is a big fan of him.
Yeah.
Is there any truth in that, or?
You know what? I think if you look at this truth of the story, I think it is absolutely true. I mean, prior to his move to Chelsea, Eric Ten Hag was very, very interested in João Felix. We could have went for him instead of Weghorst. I think with João Felix.
Stop
He's
with this
one of the-
Weghorst slow the Hardik, man.
No, I mean, he's still not good enough for us. I mean, we still need.
Well, he does
needs
more.
to sign
He
Bergman.
mashes more wet than Ronaldo
Weghorst
ever did,
on
bro.
fire.
Yeah, he is. He is definitely
Bro,
true.
I'm telling you, he mashes more wet than Ronaldo, but Ronaldo gives up, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not hearing it. Sorry, Hardy, bro. I'm not hearing it, bro. This guy there, bro, I'm throwing his hands around and all that, kicking bottles and that, bro, in the Saudi league, bro. Allow it, bro.
Fair enough. You've got a point there, but I think João Felix would have been a great fit for us instead of Weghorst. I think he would.
We was linked with João Felix when we bought Bruno Fernandes, and I think at the time it was either one of the two. And I think at the time we made the good decision. But I feel like if we get someone like João Felix along with a Portuguese, duo with Dalot there, with Bruno Fernandes there, I think will be a good kind of chemistry there. I think João Felix is a serious player, bro. I really, really, really like him, bro. I could see him as a false 9 or number 10, or putting Bruno out maybe wide, give Rashford rest and stuff like that. That would be absolutely amazing, bro. That would be a really good signing, bro.
You know what? It would be true. I mean, to be fair with you, I mean, his versatility, his intelligence off the ball, his work rate, his potential is absolutely amazing. I mean, hopefully Chelsea don't go sign him permanently, otherwise we could get him.
Exactly. Right, the Enzo Fernandez did was in installments. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, installment.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. Is it across 10 years or 5 years?
I think it was 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Crazy.
It's crazy.
They need to mess.
So sorry.
They need to mess.
Is there any international football on right now?
Yeah,
Is
Netherlands.
it France versus Netherlands?
Netherlands. Yeah. France
What
versus-
now?
No,
Yeah.
in not
Remember,
now. 5 minutes, I think. 5 minutes or so. Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to wrap this up like a shawarma, then, bro. Trust me, I want this football thing, bro. Trust me. Extra chili sauce, boss man. You get me? You know that.
yeah. Noah says Narcissus starts and captains Austria against Azerbaijan tonight. Manasseh is on the. Oh, I love it, man. Luke Shaw getting that rest. Manasseh.
How many players we got on international? We have 17 or something like that, is it?
We only got Harry Maguire for England. That's actually playing like.
Luke Shaw as well.
We actually played decent yesterday.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
He was coming back to Manchester. Don't forget about that.
Bro, I remember Saka gave the ball away more times than Harry Maguire yesterday, bro. Because Saka gave the ball away quite a lot yesterday. Arsenal fans are getting on to me about Saka and Rashford and da. Bro, I'm thinking about Saka and Mbappe. You know what I'm trying to say? There's two different. You know what I'm trying to say? And then Rashford's competing with Mbappe, and people are trying to Martinelli, and Saka, and all that kind of stuff. Where are they in the international base? So I was watching Saka, bro. He was doing shit all yesterday, bro. I'm telling you. He lost the ball. He lost the ball quite a lot of times, bro. And as a manager, that would piss me off, bro.
Vaughan says Friday evening wallpaper game.
Hey, Oris, I see you not celebrating yesterday that goal, bro. Come on, bro. I love that.
Oh, great man, let's go.
Normal, bro. Normal, innit? Come on.
Brian says, oh, he did. Yeah, Maguire gave the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shaw. There was a particular incident where Shaw was kind of yelling at
Sorry,
him. or
Hardeep.
something.
Let's blame the hair, innit? Let's blame United fans. Let's blame the hair for that.
Maguire tried, in my opinion. I think Maguire tries when there is, there's somebody who is solid. A solid partnership with him. A solid, very good defender by his side. I think he will try more because he gave the ball away. Obviously, Ryan was very correct. Shaw yelled at him somehow. Like I think I watched that part of him. He was so lucky, fortunate enough to get covered. So he was decent yesterday, though. He was.
Yeah, and also Shaw, obviously, he got the red card, so he's come back to Manchester getting that week rest. Listen, I'm happy.
Come on.
I'm happy. So, yeah. Obviously, we're gonna get. Obviously, now we're moving on to another topics. So players return from injuries. So we're gonna get Eriksen returning, Martial. That's hard to favorite striker. If you see
Martial for how long, bro?
Who knows? Who knows?
Don't ever get twisted. I'm a fan of Martial, but how long for, bro? Like this, we cannot let this one slide, bro. Like I'm telling you, Martial.
Hardy loves to. Listen. I want him gone as well this summer. I've told Hardy before. This summer, it's time to part ways with Martial. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, Martial. You know what? Martial is like one of them. When you invite someone around to your house and they overstay the visit, bro. Like when you invite them down for lunch here and they're still here for dinner time, bro. You know them ones there.
Good analogy. That's
probably
Hardeep.
Yeah, probably Hardeep. That
yeah, bro. Wait, Hardeep's waiting for the doses, bro. You get me?
Noah says exclusive Newcastle.
Oh yeah, I saw that from Mon as well.
To appoint Manchester United head of young recruitment David Harrison as new head of emerging talent. Yeah, I mean,
but that's tapping merchant in it for you. Tapping merchant in it as a source for you, Oris, in it. You love it, innit? You love it, bro.
Romano does his own thing, man. It should have never been a second, but I think Shaw done it on purpose. To be fair, but yeah, obviously now we're going to this topic. So, Hardy, are you looking forward to seeing? Obviously, Eriksen returning should be back. I would say by the Everton game at home. But are you looking forward to those players that are coming back? Obviously with Martial and stuff.
So it's absolutely great for them back. I mean, hopefully they know it's suffer recurring injuries. Although with Martial, he needs to keep fit though. He's very, very technical towards this. If he could keep fit, we could guarantee more points and wins until the end of the season. Prior to departure in summer, of course. But with Eriksen in the midfield, it's going to be really influential towards our progression in and out of possession. I think with Eriksen, we lack that presence in midfield. We lack that ball pressing ability. We lack that intelligence. We lack the composure. I think with Eriksen, it's going to be very, very fundamental. Hopefully, it will be prior to the Everton game, or if not, maybe after. It's going to be really, really interesting for us.
Exactly. Frederick, are you looking forward to see, obviously, players from injuries coming back?
Yeah, of course. That's always good to see players coming back. We need them now. We need Eriksen. We need Anthony Martial.
And everyone's camera going off.
Of course. No, but do look at the schedule we are getting now.
Yes. Oh my God.
I saw the Brighton game did get to the date now.
Frederick, we play a game almost every 3 days.
I saw 1 week where I thought that we do not have a midweek game that week. That must be the only week between January and the summer when we don't have it. But I'm 100% sure we will get a game that midweek. We will get, because we still get Chelsea. That's not scheduled yet, I think. So we do need need to rest players. We can't keep playing Bruno. How many minutes was it he had to play now?
It's probably over 500 minutes. Over 500 minutes.
You hit the nail on top, Frederick, because this is something that I was going to talk about. Because the games that we have in April, oh my goodness gracious me, we got a game almost every 3 days, man. I mean, Toby, man, for me, do you think we can cope with this? Because when I saw, obviously, the Fulham game, I saw a lot of players that were tired, like Bruno Fernandes was tired, Rashford. time. I don't know if our players can cope with this, but what do you think, Toby?
Yeah, of course. I think they can actually, because you look at the situation at Manchester United right now. A new manager, his expectations, mentality. You go out there and win every game. So I think that attitude and that belief that they can actually, go out there and win this game. Of course, we should be able to cope. But the thing there is we need to, hope our players don't get injured in this international break. Those of them that will actually play, and those ones that are sidelined, we have to hope that they'll come back, by next month. Because trust me, April schedule is scary, very, very scary. Running games, and we really need every player back. Of course, I think was it earlier this week, 2 days ago or so, or yesterday, we saw Ericsson's latest post. It's a good news that he's back on the grass again. So it's something worth to be excited about. And Anthony Martial, we've seen a couple of video clips and maybe images of him, looking good. So we should be able to see him back by next month, because we will need every player back available. So I believe we should be able to cope. We should be able to cope, because the mentality we've had under Eric Ten Hag, it's helping us a lot, and that same mentality helped us, to win the Carabao Cup, because regardless, the fixture for that month was kind of tight. We're able to cope. You play Barcelona in the space of 2 days, 3 days. You go out there to play the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. Trust me, we should be able to cope. We have the quality, and like I said, we have to hope that those players who play in this international break don't get injured. Like Casemiro, obviously being handed captain, it shows that he's going to be very pivotal to Brazil in this international break. So let's see how it goes, and hope injuries don't hit our players that are out there on duty.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Hardy, what do you think? Do you think our players can handle this? A lot of games coming up in April.
Well, you know what? They're professional footballers, of course can. But fatigue can occur, injuries can occur. Even with our fixture suggestions, you can actually expect more conversions, more diversions to our playing squad. I think with us, I can see majority players saying fit. If we can be fit till the end of the season, success is inevitable. We need to build on the evolution we're to Eric Ten Hag, and if we build on the progression, what we're on the right now, we'll build that consistency and we'll build that mentality. So it's very important that all of our players stay fresh, be rejuvenated for next season. Because if they aren't, I'd actually expect us to be very, very slow in the start of the season.
Yeah, exactly. And Ryan says here, the depth in the squad is concerned about. I think Ten Hag will have a plan to manage the relentless schedule. Yeah, hopefully, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, personally, I think having Eriksen back will be a big, very big thing for us, because I think Eriksen is very under the radar in terms of what he brings to United. If I'm correct, I think he's got more assists than Bruno Fernandes this season.
I think Bruno's got around about 13 now. I think Bruno's actually got around about 13. I think with Eriksen, he's got around about 8 or 9 assists now, I believe.
Yeah,
I mean, and look how long Eriksen's been out for. I mean, having him back, and then maybe Casemiro back, and Martial fighting out to stay in United and kind of stuff like that. And another thing as well, I think because the fact that we're competing in all fronts in all competitions, we have that fear factor. So going into these games, with having that fear factor, I think it's already going to work to our advantage in terms of we want to win every game, want to win every competition and stuff like that. I think that's going to help, and the fact that we're going to have all these players coming back and stuff like that will definitely help our team. I've been looking at Ahmad as well for Sunderland, bro. This guy has been ripping up, bro. Like, I'm very excited to get this guy back, man, as well. So I think the fact that we've got so many games, and maybe not this season, but this is going to put what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to condition our players the way that Liverpool, remember the season where they were just untouchable sort of thing. They took a few seasons to condition the players to the point where they can play so many games. I think in next season or season after, we'll be able to compete in every competition without having bar having injuries, will be fine in it. But at the moment, whatever, like, we just need to be grateful for what we've achieved. Our objectives are probably top 4 and just a cup in it. And I think comfortably we will be definitely top 4 and hopefully win one more of a cup.
Ross, I've just got a question for you. Imagine if we win both the Europa League and FA Cup.
Oh, don't even listen. Let's not get there yet, bro. Because you know me, fam, and I'll go crazy, bro. Literally, I'll go. Hey, trust me, I'll go nuts, fam. Because I'll hear Arsenal fans telling me, "Oh, we won the Premier." You know what it is? I get a lot of Arsenal fans just onto me, bro. Like about Man United, this Man, but no one's mentioning Arsenal. I think they're jealous, bro. That's what it is. Rashford's having
of course.
the season of his life, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and it's not the fact that he's better than this, he's better than that. I'm just happy to see the boy hit form and play good. And I'm trying to say, just recover and just be the guy that he's expected to be. It's not about he's better than Saka, or he's better than Martinelli or Osimhen or whatever, fam. That's just a bonus, bro. I'm just really happy to see the guy doing well, bro.
100%. I know Ryan says it, and I believe he should be back in next week or so. Well, I think next week it will be too soon, but he should be back. It's the same thing with like Martial and Donny Van, because obviously not the top right one, not actually Donny Van de Beek might return.
Hardeep, yeah. How would you feel about if the Qataris owned United and brought Ronaldo back as an ambassador or something like that?
I think first and foremost that ain't gonna happen though. Respectfully, I think.
Why, bro? Because I heard something. He said something in the interview where he regrets making them comments about United and stuff like that, bro. And like look at the progression after he's left.
He's got some fake friends at United, because apparently he said that he knows who the real friends are. But if you can respond to one.
Brother, ain't nobody friends with Ronaldo, fam. I'm telling you, bro.
Probably Dalot.
Nobody. Dallow's just a fellow countryman, bro. Like he's a little younger to him, bro. He's just the only connection he's got back to United, bro. Like even Bruno don't rate him like that, bro.
I think so.
Ronaldo is back. Yeah, let's so much, yeah.
Bro, I've seen. You know what, Hardeep? Yeah, I've seen more of this than any suing this year, bro. Because the only person I've seen getting sued is fucking people.
Hardeep, as Rod said.
Oh my days, bro.
What would your reaction be if we did get Ronaldo?
I don't think that's gonna happen. Respectfully, I don't think
It's not gonna happen.
If it did, though, how would you feel?
Well, I'll be shocked first and foremost, but I think with the situation between him and Erik ten Hag, it's not plausible. It's not going to be solved immediately. It's not going to be solved.
Obviously, yeah, that's the thing. Imagine us. I don't know. Oh, and Frederick is
burn that, bro. I'm telling you, fam. That's a bad omen, bro. That one there, fam. Look at that, Ronaldo. Hold up. Ronaldo, and look what's on the sleeve, fam. Europa League, bro. Come on, bro. Levels to this shit, bro. Levels.
Yeah. Ryan says Amad Diallo has done very well at 9 goals and a few assists to his name. Great learning experience. Yeah, listen, Amad is listen. We've always rated him, anyways. I mean, I remember on the Oli. Do you guys remember that header that he scored? Was it?
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
man, that was a good goal. Very good goal.
Do you know what? I think he's got potential to, like go up against Saka, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, literally, I think whatever Saka can do, I feel like Ahmed can actually literally do, bro.
You know what I'm about to say might go ahead crazy, but I think he's got more potential than natural, in my opinion.
Yeah, naturally, I think naturally, like gifted wise, bro. I think Ahmed is like he was playing first team football for Atalanta, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? At a very young age, bro.
Garnacho came from the Atletico Madrid academy. Yeah, I mean,
17-18.
Yeah, so we need to thank whoever that person that gave us. But yeah, Ryan says you should get him to sign it for you, Frederick.
No, but to be honest, if we had done that, I think I could have done a better interview with
Frederick would rather prefer
Piers Morgan.
Oli than Ronaldo sign that shirt, man. You'll speak to Oli.
No, but I bet I could have done a better interview than Piers Morgan.
Frederick, have you seen Oli anywhere in Norway? Because he is coaching the under-16s there.
He's jobless.
The only time I have seen him in Norway was when he managed United and he played Kristiansund in Oslo.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Oh,
Bro,
2019,
the
2019.
only I hear about is the one that's on this show, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Where's this Oli, bro? Bring Oli on, bro.
You know what I think. What I think about this whole Ronaldo situation is, it's crazy because you look at Ronaldo and
Yeah, Hardy was in tears as soon as he left.
No, I
the
wasn't.
truth
I
is,
wasn't.
Trust me, the
didn't
glasses
give
were steaming up, bro. I remember that one.
Ronaldo never gave Ten Hag a chance. You know, if he had given Ten Hag a chance, trust me, you know he would still
It's
be
not
playing
on
for the
Ronaldo
club.
to give Ten Hag the chance, bro. It's on Ten Hag to give Ronaldo the chance, bro. Let's
No,
get
no,
that
no.
right,
Like
bro.
I know what I'm saying. What I'm saying
I'm
based on he
joking,
being
Tom.
a senior, yeah, of course, based on he being a senior player, obviously being a super player, obviously you want to play games. But if the manager is not giving you that chance to play games, give him a chance and see how he can, you know, develop a tactics that will bring you in. If you know what I mean. If we see Ronaldo's Ten Hag's couple of games, the couple of games, first games he had in charge, it was Ronaldo, and Ronaldo was definitely not getting the back of the net. So what does the manager need to do? He needs to devise a plan or a system that will suit the team. Then he will come back to Ronaldo and say, okay, this is how I want you to play, or this is how you can be better. Because at Ronaldo, Erik Ten Hag is a tactician. Trust me, we can't take that away from him. His tactical prowess is spot on. But Ronaldo, obviously, and the fan base putting huge pressure on the situation. You know, they took everything out of context. And Piers Morgan being the snake, in my opinion, you know, he got the best. He got the better of Ronaldo. And that interview, in fact, it crushed everything. And he allowed Ronaldo, he whined Ronaldo, you know, allowing Ronaldo to say what he's not supposed to say, you know, talking about disrespecting Ten Hag for not benching him. For crying out loud, he's your manager. You have to trust him. Trust your manager. Then
By the way,
see what
yeah,
see what he
sorry.
can do. You know. So
Yeah.
Ronaldo, in my opinion, I think he caused his own downfall.
Yeah, by the way, France.
I just want
Yes,
I
sorry,
just
go on.
wanted to ask Frederick here. Do you feel like if we still had Ronaldo, we would be at the position that we are in terms of what competitions we're still in and the results that we got?
No, we're much better out without him. I bought the shirt because of what he did the last time he was here
Cool.
and what he did under Ole, and I just had the
I can
Europa
tell
League
Hardy is so
thing
angry.
as the something. So yeah,
I mean, I got a
under
Chelsea.
Ten Hag he was rubbish.
Basically, I got a fan I got a mate that's a Chelsea fan, yeah, and he really wanted Ronaldo in Chelsea. And I asked him why, but what would you bring to your team? He's like, bro, I just want the shirt that says Ronaldo on the back, bro. That's it, literally.
Yeah, but just to update you guys, France are being Netherlands 2-0. So
I swear, whoa.
A bad debut for Koeman himself. I mean,
listen, I've never rated Koeman, by the way. Koeman for me, what?
Can we talk about Paul Pogba, please? Because what the hell has happened to him?
Exactly.
Take it away. Tell me what's been going on with Mr. Dab Dab.
I mean, if you look at his situation at Juventus, he's been out for over 4 months specifically, and right now he's got a recurrence of another new injury. I don't know what injury it is. It might be a hamstring injury, might be his metatarsals. It might
be ego injury.
Yeah, it could be. If you look how egotistical he is, that could be really possible. I think we're Pogba right now. His chances of staying fit are very, very limited. Are very, very minimal. On this day,
From what I'm hearing, Juventus are not happy with the fact that they signed him and how he is, and if he does ever get released, can you see the Qataris signing Pogba again? Maybe.
No chance. No chance.
Get him back, yeah.
Bring back Pogba, bro. I want to see dab.
I mean, he should come back though for 36, really.
Yeah, listen, I want Palhinha, man. Palhinha. Well, my midfielder options, obviously, this is a perfect topic because we've got priorities. For me, it has to be midfielders before we get a striker. We need to sign midfield, man. Get Palhinha.
Two midfielders.
There we go, Hardy. 2 midfielders. Palhinha and try and get De Jong. Or if not, there's Mohamed Kudus. There is other good midfielders that... There's, what's that League One? French, what's that?
Oh,
Ferguson.
Bradson,
That Ferguson, you.
No, he's a midfield. Wait, let me. I'll check it out. But
Oh yes, Liffey. Yeah, Liffey.
there we go.
Yeah, enter Liffey.
Yeah, Enzo Liffey. Yeah, so I would get him. But for me, yeah, midfielders has to come first before we get a striker. But Paulinho, for me, he would cost what 50, 60 million, and then actually, yeah, around that. And then obviously, for me, Bellingham is one that we can keep an eye on because it's an open situation with him.
Bellingham is the only player that I want next summer, fam. If it's just Bellingham on his own, bro, yeah, and we keep fucking what's his name, Weghorst blood, and I'm trying to say, I want Bellingham, bro. Like Bellingham will, in United with Casemiro, with Bruno Fernandes, and the rest of the man, them, it's gonna left for everybody. I'm telling you.
Oh, so is Sauce in that team, though. So is Sauce in that team.
Yeah, man, it's like probably more sauce than Poverting's Kitchen, innit, Raj?
No, not that much sauce, man. Proper Things Kitchen. Oof. You get me?
Yeah, but Hardy, obviously, priorities for the squad for summer, for this summer. What do you think? Do you agree with me by saying that we should get him before the first?
I'll make goalkeepers were very important as well. If you look at Ten Hag's system as well, yes, De Gea has done exceptionally well this season. He's been really, really good for us for the long term and for the last 10 plus years as a club. I think a goalkeeper like Diego Costa could definitely transform this team in how we want to press our back, how we can actually come out for crosses, how technical he can be in our possession. I think with a goalkeeper, that could be very, very fundamental. So that has to be one of my priorities. Right back as well. I'd still get rid of Wan-Bissaka, even though he's playing well. He's probably our most valuable player at the moment. Consistency wise, if you look at his way playing, probably another centre back. If you look at the situation between Maguire and Lindelof, either one of us could go. Perhaps two of them might go in summer alongside with us, possibly getting two replacements. Two midfielders as well, and I think we've got front. We do need two strikers as well, probably another winger too. So 6-7 priorities I need in the squad alongside with backup players.
Yeah,
I think with De Gea, yeah, it's like I know we need to change our goalkeeper, but because he's been there for so long, I don't feel comfortable with another keeper. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I can't like see another keeper there because coming into United, you need to have a presence, bro. Like, you need to be loud, you need to be vocal, you need to be good with everything. If you're coming to replace De Gea, do you know what I'm trying to say? The guy's on however much wages, how much it is. I don't think he's going to come and sit on the bench because he's not going to come. Someone's not going to come and put De Gea on the bench with all that money De Gea is on right now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So he's going to have to be someone that's got a presence, bro. And I can't see any goalkeepers that are available that can instantly come in and put De Gea on the bench, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Maybe Raya as well. If you look at Raya's situation at Brentford.
Yeah, I like Raya.
Oh,
I feel like with Raya, it's going to take a few seasons for him to, to mold into what player, like what kind of goalkeeper we need from him. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, how old is he? Is he 26, 27?
I'm not 100%. Oh man, you're the guy with the stats, innit?
I think it's around that age range. So I think he'd be an interesting profile. But you know what, Raj, I don't think really. If you look at his profile, what he brings to the team, it would take around about 2 to 3 seasons to mold and not yet he got replaced De Gea. So I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I don't know, man. Like with Henderson and Ten Hag don't really feel him like that, but does he? What are you laughing at, Oris, bro? Talk to me, bro.
Raj, can you see this on the screen?
Oh, that was during February. I said the club report was on, but no.
Hey, I respect that, bro. You love your team as much as I do, but I love it. Hey, you're laughing, bro. Bro, apart from the Premier League, fam, the treble's on, bro, isn't it? The Poundland treble's on, bro.
It's on. It is definitely on. It's definitely on. Frederick, how about yourself? What are your priorities in summer?
Starting with the goalkeeper, I won't get too much into that because I could talk for an hour about why I want De Gea to stay, but I would have kept De Gea for at least one more season. Due to, I'm talking what I think is realistic now. Defense, I wouldn't have done anything because I think Wan-Bissaka have proven himself worthy to get another chance. Maguire, he can be the backup, no problem for me. Maybe with Tuanzebe as well. Sell him left, he's absolute shit. Going to the midfield, I would have bought Sabitzer for a permanent deal. I think he have shown to be worthy a place there. Also, I would have bought both in the Declan Rice because I do think that's is the
Would
perfect
you pay £90 million for him though?
80 because he can be
for
the
Declan Rice.
the long-term solution. Casemiro won't be here for forever. Declan Rice can play in several positions. I would have got him in, compete with Casemiro. He can also play beside him. He can play in defense if we need him there. The long-term solution for me. At the wing, I probably wouldn't have done anything because Garnacho can be given the chance. Ahmad, I think, deserves a chance after the little I have seen of Sunderland. And up front, I would have brought in the man I know Oris don't like, Harry Kane, because he can win us the Premier League. The new Van Persie.
Oh my goodness!
His Premier
Classic
League.
came off. You don't the rest, blood. Come
No, Frederick. No.
So I say go English. Gets me Harry Kane and Declan Rice.
Man. Osimhen is
Who's
the one.
Osman?
Telling you guys, Osimhen is the one. And look at
Osman.
I'll say bring back Rudy
when I
out
went
of
to
retirement, bro.
Osimhen, Toby has a smile on his face. When I went to about Kane, no, it's all glooming, especially from me. But listen, Osimhen is the one,
No,
man.
but do you know what? When you look at Harry Kane, yeah, I can't see him going to any other club apart from United, bro, because he's gonna want to stay in the Premier League to break the Premier League record. Yeah, he's not gonna go Chelsea. He's not gonna go Arsenal. He's not gonna go to Liverpool because they bought their strikers and stuff like that. Man City's got their strikers, bro. So the only destination for him would be United, bro. And I'm not it's not my first choice. It's not my first choice, but I won't say no to it, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
France 3-0. Hey. Oh my
Hey.
god.
Mbappe, yeah.
Hey.
Bring on Malacia, bro. Let him pocket. Bro, bring on Malacia, bro. This is what happens when you put Malacia on the bench, bro. With a pocket in him, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? All you see in Malacia's pocket is going to be a packet of Wrigley chewing gum, bro, yeah, and Mbappe, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
About
exactly.
Daily Blind and that, bro.
Yeah.
But any
Listen.
update on Phil Jones? Is he
Oh,
still
shit,
injured
bro.
or?
That
Is it-
cockroach,
Exactly. He's going to go somewhere. He's going to go somewhere. If you look at it right now,
I'm sure
He
he's
needs
fully
testimonial.
fit right now, isn't he? No injuries, nothing, yeah? He's fully fit.
Have
But
you ever-
would you prefer Phil Jones to Harry Maguire?
No, Harry Maguire.
neither.
What, you
neither.
prefer Harry
Oh,
Maguire to Phil
Frederick, you
Jones?
love Maguire. By the way, I've seen your Instagram, bro. You love your Maguire, don't you?
You do, innit? He loves it, innit?
I think Maguire is a decent defender. Yes.
Frederick, who do you think is
Like,
better, Lindelof or
Maguire
Maguire?
has no
Maguire.
composure to him, bro. Maguire has no composure. Like, if you look back here, Phil Jones, under fucking what's his name,
He has
Fergie,
got
yeah.
talent,
He was actually a decent defender, bro. Like, actually, who was actually decent, bro. It's like
I'm telling
he
you
didn't
right
have
now, he could be
he
the
didn't
best
have a
player for
Varane to play
United.
with. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a Varane or a Martinez beside him to play against him, bro. But he had the aging Rio Ferdinand and all that, bro. Yeah, but I actually think Phil Jones, like fully fit Phil Jones. Remember that fucking header thing that he done against fucking Giroud, bro. That was fucking genius, bro. Like, I don't know if he meant that, bro, but boy, come on, bro. I don't see many people doing that. But Phil Jones looks like the kind of player that who put his, body in the way, where Maguire looks like he's looking for which way is the best way to avoid getting hit. Bro.
Maguire, the thing is, he slows down the game, man. Against the Fulham game, guys, I don't know if you saw, but the fans were shouting at Maguire like, "Move the ball, quick car, move the ball."
Exactly.
So, listen, it is what it is. But we got a question from Noah. Said, if the Qatari buys Man United, who do you think that they're going to send as a striker? Is it Mbappe? For me, I do not. Mbappe. I do not want Mbappe, man. Keep Mbappe.
Bro, if the Qataris buy Man United, bro, they can buy both, bro. What I'm trying to say.
He's strikers, bro.
Get rid of Martial, bro. Yeah, and buy
You know,
both, bro.
the thing is, we haven't replaced Cavani as well. So no. Yeah. The thing is, what we don't understand, if the Qataris do buy us, John Merton, Rich Arnold, both of them will go. I hope you guys do realize that both of them will go. They'll try fix the structure. They'll try and get. Listen, Hardy, Paul Mitchell, he's available this summer, you know. Paul Mitchell. Hey.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I don't think you some of you guys were old enough to remember. Yeah. Back in the days, yeah, when Fergie used to be manager, bro, yeah, he used to always go for the top strikers in the Premier League, all the time. And like, there's been times where we had like 4 quality strikers. So
Eric
if the
Cantona?
game's not I mean, if the game's not going our way, he will take off a defender and slap on another striker. If that's not working, he'll slap on another striker, bro.
8 Cantona, 7.
Yeah,
Cantona,
bro. That
6 Cantona.
Eric Cantona is the reason why I support United, bro.
Yeah.
Toby, what are your thoughts? What do you think will happen summer if you look at our priorities in squad? Toby, you there?
He's in deep thought, bro. He's in deep thought, fam. Toby, what country you from, if you don't mind me asking, bro?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria. See, if you're Nigerian, my brother, yeah? If you're Nigerian, yeah? Dobale, first of all, Dobale, yeah?
Okay, actually, Dobale. You mean Dobale? Have you been to Nigeria before? Like, how do you know the slangs?
Bro, I eat jollof, I eat suya, I eat everything, bro. I got a lot of Nigerian friends, bro.
Wow, suya. Very nice.
Bro.
Very nice.
Yeah. No, I'm a football coach, bro. So I got a lot of Nigerian football players that play for me, and
cool,
like, you know.
Cool.
But Rod, you need to come visit me, mate.
Cool. Jollof rice, fried rice, none of that. So.
Trust me, bro. I love jollof rice, bro. That's like, whew, you get me.
Anyway, back to Hardy's question.
Yes, go on to you, Toby. What are your priorities for summer?
All right. So, in my opinion, I think we definitely need a striker. You know, because you look at Manchester United, the chances we've wasted, we've created a lot of chances, but imagine the chances we've missed were at the back of the net. I think would have gone far ahead this season, you know, in terms of our position in the Premier League. And I think Osimhen came. Trust me, there are a lot of options in the summer. So it's all about the manager and the preference or the kind of player he wants, you know, that he thinks will suit his style, because the available options, trust me, they are very good. You know, I was watching Osimhen today, Nigeria versus Guinea-Bissau. He was everywhere, fantastic. He caused problems, you know.
But they lost, though, didn't they?
Yeah, of course they lost. We lost 1-0.
Let's put that in there.
Yeah, of course we lost 1-0. But regardless, single-handedly bringing out Osimhen, he was fantastic. His link-up play, he was able to hold up play. You know, he was everywhere. He overlaps, tries to help his teammates. You know. When there's a true ball, he runs fast. So he's similar to a Kane kind of player, but you know, we definitely need. It's like I said, it's up to the manager. If you bring Harry Kane, which obviously is my preference, if you put age aside, obviously, and what we are crazy about is 100 million. We can't pay Daniel Levy maybe 100 million for a Kane he has just 1 year left in his contract. And of course, he'll be 30 years this year. So, but regardless, Kane is outstanding, and he's gonna do a Robin van Persie, if you know what I mean. Osimhen, in my opinion, will not. You know, he may be like a Darwin Núñez. You know, it's a 50-50 chance, or he could be like, in terms of adapting to the Premier League, or he could just have an instant impact like the Haaland. But at this stage that we are, Manchester United have gone for a very long time without a formidable 9. And in order not to take that gamble, in my opinion, I think Erik ten Hag might just go straight to Harry Kane, because he's great. Harry Kane might be great in that department. And I think we also need reinforcement in the midfield. You know, we look at Scott McTominay. There was a report last 2 weeks or thereabouts, he being linked to Newcastle. So it's clear that we'll definitely have, we'll get some players shipped out, coupled with injuries. We've seen what has happened with Eriksen and what has happened with Donny van der Beek. So we'll definitely see some of these players leave. So we'll definitely need reinforcement in that middle of the park, you know, to come in for instance, when there's suspension, when there's injuries, like what is happening to Casemiro right now. You know, we thank God there's a Sabitzer. Obviously, I will definitely want to pay the 20 million or whatever fee it is for Sabitzer to stay. He has declared his intention. He's ready to play for us. And you look at, he has actually you know, he has held that position very well in Casemiro's absence. So I think Sabitzer is still okay, in my opinion. And, you know, long term, of course, Frankie De Jong, but the dude keeps going to the media and keeps, telling us that he doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to play for us.
He will
So,
say, he will say that he wants to say Barcelona because he can't just come out and say, oh yeah,
yeah, of course. There's a clause in his contract. He cannot breach his contract. I clearly understand. But we definitely need a player like Frankie De Jong. Obviously, he's versatile. A versatile player. He can play as a defensive midfielder, which of course I think Jude Bellingham cannot do appropriately. Whenever Jude Bellingham is more of an attacking midfielder. He's central midfielder who is attacking minded. But when it comes to box to box, exactly, box to box.
They're gonna get in trouble this summer because they're gonna get banned. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna get banned and stuff. So
am I the only one that feel like we should go for both Osimhen and Kane because we have the ability to?
So.
One striker is not going to be enough. I don't think. I prefer to have one or the other and have a Benjamin Sesko and a young striker.
That's what I think.
I love
yes,
Sesko.
yes, that's what I think. So
what's
it's
that
possible.
Yesterday,
Ewan Ferguson.
I'll get his name up, but yeah, I think Ferguson for me. We should try and get him up, man. He's a good talent, man. I could see a big potential in this Ferguson guy for me, and yeah, man.
So like I was saying, we get a midfielder, especially somebody who is versatile, like a Frankie De Jong. Let's see what happens in the summer because that's my preference. When it comes to if you put Frankie De Jong and you put Jude Bellingham, I will definitely go for Frankie De Jong because of his versatility. He can play as a centre back. We've seen him play that. He can play as a defensive midfielder, play as a central midfielder. Obviously, he can play 6. He can play 8. He can play 10. So that is in that department. Then I think defensively, we've seen Maguire, we've seen Lindelof, coming out recently to give clues or give us that idea or that perception that they could live in the summer. So I think that is an area where we need to really concentrate because we could see one of either Maguire or Lindelof leave at the end of the season. So we definitely need someone else to maybe a Yoran Timber. It could be Yoran Timber,
Kim and Jay. I want Kim and Jay. Kim and Jay is good.
Yeah,
Kim
of course. From Napoli, right? The Napoli defender.
Yes.
Of course. So he's also a good option too, So we definitely need reinforcement in that department because I think Maguire could leave in the summer and Lindelof recently has stylishly and logically, expressed his displeasure and his ability to want to play, his willingness to want to play. So it's going to be a bit of a headache for Ten Hag this summer, but we should also understand that we cannot expect to get all the players we need in just one summer window. So the priority, in my opinion, is a striker. We definitely need a striker and a midfielder. So we'll definitely see
the striker that I commented, Rasmus Højlund, scored a hat trick for Denmark yesterday.
Of course. I watched the match yesterday. He was outstanding.
He's absolutely a good striker, man.
Very good, yes, very good. He could
bring
be another Haaland.
Yeah, there's gonna be. You know what? I think there's gonna be one unsurprising signing this summer. Ten Hag, listen. I don't know if you guys seen, but there's a 17-year-old free agent from Ajax that Ten Hag wants apparently. So
that's right.
There's gonna be an unsurprising signing. There's gonna be like United fans, like all of us will say, "Oh, that's a weird signing," but then they turn out to be good. So you never know. Ten Hag knows what he's doing.
Well, three midfielders I'll be happy with, and it's very easy to get over the line. Will be Paulinho, start signing Sabitzer on a permanent and getting João Felix.
Sabitzer score!
He's
right on cue. Sabitzer, Paulinho, and João Felix. I think they'll bolster our squad just for this season. And then moving forward, we see if we want to keep Fred and the rest of them in it. But I think them 3 signings, that would be very good for us. And going for 2 strikers.
What do you think about midfield options? What midfield would you like to see?
You know what? I think Enzo Leafy, Frankie De Jong as well, Paulinho as well. If you look at Jude Bellingham as well, there are certainly interesting options there for Manchester United as well. If we can sell correctly or adequately within the European market or the South American market, there could be gems there too. So I think with Ten Hag, we've got to trust him. We need around 2 midfielders, and then we will have a real adaptable system. That's really, really important. It's about the
Lads,
profile as well.
listen. Sorry to disturb you guys. Yeah, my phone, like I'm in Bangladesh and all that. Yeah, I'm using a Budge charger right now. My phone's gone really, really hot, so I'm gonna jump off for a bit. Yeah,
That's fine.
try to find the original charger. I'm gonna be watching you guys carrying the good work and all that, man. Nice to meet you, Toby. Nice to meet you, Frederick.
Thanks, bro.
Hard deep and
Nice to meet
it's
you
always
too.
a pleasure,
Bro.
bro.
Yeah,
And
man,
carrying
big
the
up,
good work
man.
that you lot are doing, yeah.
Make sure you
Big up,
guys
bro.
go check out Probably Things Kitchen, man. Big
Thanks,
up,
bro.
Come on.
big up, man.
Well,
Big up,
big up, bro.
Yeah,
big
big
up.
up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Right now, Australia leading 2-0 against Azerbaijan. That's good to see, man. It's a bit sad, man. Hey, he's doing good, man. He's doing good. Then it's back to where we were. Sorry, I'm Harley. I think he was talking.
Oh, I've actually finished. I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at the logic as well, in terms of our players, what we need in summer as well, it's not about their status or even their PR as well. It's about their profile. The profile player is exactly what we need. If you look at Ten Hag's Ajax, he has clear profiles through the system,
Yeah.
clear principles so he plays. We need to delve into those philosophical skills as well. If we don't delve into those philosophical skills, we'll have a system. Ten Hag knows that, and hopefully under the right ownership infrastructure, that's
We
going to be
need
really
players
good.
who are willing to join this club, you know, because remember, look at Weghorst, man. He was even willing to pay his own flipping money to come here. So listen, we need players similar like that. But for me, I think Ten Hag will bring in like elite like mentality monsters. Like let's just see what happens this summer, man. Because
We could see Frankie De Jong coming. You know, we never know because Barcelona now. I don't know if we read. There's a recent
Are they
allegations.
going to be banned from the
that-
Champions League as well? They apparently could be banned from the Champions League most
Yeah, of
likely as
course.
well.
oh, is that true?
Very
Hey,
likely.
yeah.
It's caused reports.
Yeah, of course.
I remember Frank
Nope.
De Jong saying, I think it was back in June. Well, why would that? Something about Champions League. So my club's playing Champions League, United, or something like that. So listen, mate, Frank De Jong. Oh, that mate, we beat you. You come to our ground, and that train. He had a look. He was looking around, seeing where is he gonna imagine the fans next to him. But for me, anything can happen, man. Oh yeah, Gavi. I don't think I saw, but Gavi's not even in the first team squad now.
Yeah, of course.
They
Yeah.
kicked them out because they ran out of time to register him. So it's not looking good for Barcelona, man. It really is. So
So, well, guys, I've got to go now, okay? So, see you guys later.
now, we technically just finished all subjects, but Hardy, let's get everyone to shout their social. So Hardy, where can people find you?
Well, guys, you know where to find me on Instagram via HDM United Stand. If you want to follow me personally, it's HS7. Also, I'm on Twitter. If you want to follow me there, you can find me there. It's at HMFC, where I debate all things Manchester United, takeover, etc. of the players, and also just latest news. So you can follow me there. And
Big
also
up,
big up to the Always Talk football community.
Big up,
We're
man.
growing, we're prospering.
Great episode 4, man. Big up to you. Frederick, where can people find you?
On Instagram, the Red Frederick, same on YouTube. I am also at Facebook and Twitter, not so active these days, but I'll get back to it. And sometimes on this channel, loving to be here. Big up for having me here.
No worries, my
Big
big. And Toby, where can we find you?
Yeah, of course. You can find me on Instagram, _ MEFC Global. Yes, that's where you can find me on Instagram for now.
Yeah, man, big up guys for joining obviously episode 4 of the LMXHD show. It was a great episode, very good episode. We'll be having a little break, so we'll be back probably next week. Next week Friday. If there's a Premier League game on Friday, then we'll do Thursday. But if not, then we'll do Friday game week preview. We'll be back next week. We'll just have a 1 week break. And yeah, man, we'll be back next week Friday. Make sure you guys do tune in. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, smash the likes on the stream. Go follow Hardeep on Instagram and Twitter, on Tinder and on Snapchat as well. So make sure you guys.
No, not on Tinder. Not on Tinder, though. No,
And
that's
also
false.
follow Frederick is on Instagram as well. So and Toby as well. So make sure you guys smash the likes. We'll be back next week. And big up everyone in the comments, Ryan and Hashim and everyone, Noah,
It's community.
everyone, big up the community, man. We all listen. We're on the road to 500 subscribers now, so we all get there. And also remember, oh yeah, next week on the weekend it will be the 1 year anniversary. So listen, I'm gonna plan something for that. Definitely for that. Don't worry. Keep your eyes peeled for next week because that's gonna be a huge stream. Big up Hardeep, Frederick, Toby for joining, and Eric Tunogs with our